Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. TGIF. That's what they say, anyways. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Sue. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Julie. Hi, Donna Sue. Hi, Judy Stalker. Good morning, Jessie. Hi, Trish. Hi, Cindy. How are y'all doing? Good evening, Jill. Didn't think I'd see too many of you today since this is the weekend before Christmas. Sure, there's a lot of traveling and last minute stuff going on. Hello, Facebook user. Let me get over there and see. It wouldn't let me go live on my page. I don't know. Sometimes it lets me go on Crafty Creations easily, and sometimes it gives me a fit. So I don't know. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Leona. Troy, our friends are saying hi. Thank you, thank you. So yes, today is Happy Mail Friday. We're gonna do something fun today, something a little different for Happy Mail, just because it's all Christmas and all. This particular time though, you have to be here in order to win that portion of it. So I will let you know all the fun things at the end. So the regular stuff that we do, you don't have to be here, but for the Christmas surprise, it's only going to be for the people who are here. Hi, Treese, how are you? So, hi, Deborah, how are you? So I'm just getting the names on the wheel because we are going to have a couple of big giveaways. Not big, I wouldn't say big, but like a few giveaways today. So just making sure, yes, I did. Trish. So how's everybody doing? Are you guys ready? Like, are you ready for Christmas? This is the last weekend. I know a lot of people are signing off, but you guys are going to see me. I might not see you because you guys might not be on, but you're going to see me. I'll be here tomorrow. I have Dina from Designs by Dina on Creative Hour. Sunday, I'm sure I'll pop on, which isn't Sunday, Christmas Eve. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be here. So if you're here, awesome. I'll keep you company. If you're not here, that's all good too. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday. What's the matter, babe? What's the matter? Oh. Oh. Oh, you had to hold it down. Okay, love you. Bye. Hi, Lori. So, I'll be listening, but probably driving as I have to take my granddaughter to her father's around 5 p.m. That's fine. You always give away amazing items on Fridays. Aw, thanks, Jamie. I try. You guys give back to me. So, just by being here, so I like to try to give back when I can. All right, I think I have everybody. So, we are going to, hey, Angel, what's going on? We're going to get back to the book. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I'm surprised it didn't do that sooner because I didn't have it muted. God, I hope it's not as loud for you guys as that was for me because that was gnarly. So it's kind of funny because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I shared Yvetta into the Crafty Chaotix, and she was using some of the Laser gels, and I had that on my desk. And then I also pulled out the cracking paint systems. So I thought it was kind of funny because I haven't used these in like months. I've been watching you on TV. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, Sandra. That's a lot of me on a TV. Oh, Lord. Hi, Martin. How are you? So, yeah, as you guys are coming in, not much getting makeup on here. Just hoping I don't poke the eye. Oh, Angel, please don't poke the eye. Please don't poke the eye. As you're getting on, make sure you say hello to me. If you are new, welcome. But yeah, we're gonna do some fun giveaways today. So if you spread the chaos and like the video, make sure you're please following me. Can you guys check? Facebook's been doing some stinker things again. Hey, Christiana. So, just make sure you're following because, Cheryl from Hayward, my neighbor. I'm at work. You may have to disappear. Okay, Martin. I do too, and you're beautiful. Aww. Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the book. So yesterday, where we left off, we painted, and then when I left you guys, I finished painting the back and just around the sides. Now, one thing I need to mention is when you are painting, thank you guys. I really appreciate you looking. I'm a small channel as it is, so when numbers drop, I'm like, oh my god, everybody hates me. What did I do now? Everybody hates me. Yeah, yeah, they both, all the platforms do it. I liked people, and then 2 seconds later, it's back to as if I didn't follow them. Yeah, see, it's crazy. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. It's not nice for sure. I am again, darn FB. See, you weren't. Okay, so what I failed to mention yesterday is when you paint on wood, you are going to lift the wood fibers. I checked, we're good. Thanks for asking. No, thank you for checking. You're going to lift those wood fibers, and it does not feel good to touch, right? Because it's all the fibers of the wood are poking up now. So you want to run through that with, this is a very fine grit. I just changed it. It's a 400. So you're not trying to sand down the wood. You're just trying to knock back those fibers. You're going to notice some of the paint's going to come off. You're going to have to paint again, but that's okay. You don't want it, all those fibers lifted, and then, it's one of those things where you don't even want to touch it because it's pokey. So you just want to go through, and to touch, just make sure it's smooth. So anytime you paint woods, you want to go back through and make sure you do this step. And again, you're not trying to, sand it down. You're just trying to knock those fibers back down. Okay. So, hi, Sue Russin. You've spread the chaos. Thank you. I'll get your name. Thank you, Margaret. I'll get your name on the wheel right now. Hi, Rennie. All right. So, I'm also going to take a cloth, and I think I need to take, I just get these from the Dollar Tree, and then I cut them up. I also get, older towels or whatnot that we aren't using, and I cut those, but let's cut this off because, you are now going to have the paint dust, right? Because you just sanded. So I'm just going to come back and just wipe off that paint dust. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Thank you. Hi, Helen. Wow, I'm really surprised. I was like, oh my goodness, am I going to be lonely? So, yeah, I don't know if you guys will be around this weekend, but if you are, I will certainly be on. Again, it's just me and the boys, we spend the morning we'll open presents. I will cook breakfast, and then that'll be it. We won't really do too much. You know, Troy and Trevor will be all up into their presents and messing with them. So I'll be lonely. Nick's gonna go to family. I see somebody saying, "Hi, Mom, Pat. How are you? You need to use a lot of the fabric. Soaks up the medium. I add a layer, let it dry to seal the fabric." You must not be talking to me, Joe. You're not talking to me, are you? Sorry. This lady is in. Maxine is? Who's Maxine? I need to know who Maxine is. Hi, Trina. How are you? Got your name, Cheryl. I'll put you right here on the wheel. Again, we are going to do some fun giveaways today. For the regular spreading the chaos, if they're not here, it's okay. But for the bigger prizes at the end, you do have to be here to win that. So, all right. So we knocked that back. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take some of this laser gel. You can use. You can't get mad at her, bud. Oh, it's Jack. Jackie, Mama. Bubba's. Come see Mommy. Jack. Okay, just yell at him, Troy. Maxine is my cousin. She lives in Livermore. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to take some of this. Actually, I don't know. I'm confused. I was going to take some of the... Hold on a minute. I was going to take some of the laser gel and kind of do some brushing of that, but then I also pulled out my cracking paint systems, and I was going to crack it. Let's do a little bit of both. Let's use the laser with the country blue and the country green, and then we'll crack it as well with the cracking paint system. And I just want to crack just the outsides, and then while the cracking steps are drying, we'll look at some molds. Hi, Miss Edie. We'll look at some molds that we need to, I did, Margaret. We'll look at the molds that I want to use and some of the other stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my dauber and my water. What I do find with the laser gels is they dry fairly quickly, and I don't want a lot of it. I just want to put a little bit of the color very sparsely around, just kind of like how it is doing in our picture, in our rice paper. And if you've seen, it did pick up some of that paint when I sanded it, but I'm not worried about that because it kind of goes into what we're doing. So do you see what we did there? So what are your guys' Christmas plans? I know I asked some of you yesterday. I know some have gone out of town. Are you having Christmas at your house, or are you going to someone's house? Now, if you notice that some of the laser gel is sticking and you want it up, what I do is I just wet it a little bit and then I wipe it back. So again, we're not doing much. It's always just me and the boys. Like, I mean, of course, Nick's family, but they have such weird schedules too. You know, two of his cousins work at the, correctional facilities, and their hours are all crazy. So it's hard for all of us to get together. So the presents have already been taken over for the kids and whatnot, but for the adults, it's hard for the adults to all get together. So It'll just be us here, and I'm just hanging out at home. Christmas Eve at your house. The blending is awesome. Such talent. Oh, hi, Kathy. Thank you. Is Annette here? Hi, Annette. I was gonna check on you today. I was in the Crafting Chaos group, and I was thinking about you. So if you're not a member of my Crafting Chaotix Facebook group and you want to go over and check it out, it's where you can share your work and see other inspiration. But more importantly, we do a meet and mingle on Zoom, and it's something, it doesn't cost anything. I do it for free. But we do a meet and mingle every month, and I've got a poll up to have one in January. So I'm going to be announcing that date pretty soon. So after all of the Christmas hustle and bustle, we can go in there and relax and laugh and breathe a little bit until we blink our eyes and realize it's Christmas again. Craziness. Neither. I am going to the movies to see the second Aquaman. Ooh, are you really? We're going to my son's. He does all the cooking so nice. So a nice lazy day for you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know, Annette. And so I was wondering. I was wondering. So if you guys can see, that's with just the country blue. Why does it? Am I zoomed in? What's happening? I'm not zoomed in. That's weird. And then I am going to, I don't want this to sink down too far. We're going to get some of our rose gold and wax on here as well. So again, I don't want a lot of this on there, just a little bit. And it, like, again, it's just, we're just mimicking what the paper's doing here, if you can see. And then we're going to go in with the cracking paint systems. I do have tutorials on all of the cracking paints from Pentart. But I've been kind of bad about using them on my channel. I forget about them. Hey, Callie. Hanging out alone, so I'll be here with you and Nicole. Awesome. Awesome, Trish. I will definitely, you and I will definitely be hanging out together. So I have someone saying hi, but I can't see who the name is. That's weird. Not weird, but my comments aren't updating, which is what's weird. Okay, whoever's in the Crafting Chaotix group that just said hi. Hi. Weird. Okay. Now I don't think so because I can see Callie's name. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of the country green. And I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Same thing. Not as much. Just kind of hit and miss here and there. Okay. And we're, again, just bringing in some of the colors that the paper already has. And because the paper is not all the way out to the edge, we need to do something to kind of make it all come together, right? Aw, thank you, Annette. And again, I don't want a lot of the green, the country green. So I'm just going to kind of do it very sparsely. And then I'm going to spritz it and then wipe back. And then whatever stays, stays. And whatever I pick up is okay. Okay. So that's what we have. And I'll show you, I'll open it so you can see. And then we'll just put a little bit on here as well. And we'll also have to do the pages. Ooh, it might be fun to crack the pages, the clay. We'll do that. So now I've got some that's sitting down in here that I don't like the way it looks. So I'm just going to take a brush and move it. Okay? Because I don't want globs of it. I want it to be more, almost like a streak. So wherever the paint is sitting in a little blob, I'm going to move it around. Okay? All right. Again, we'll bring out those details with the really pretty rose gold wax. Okay. Hi, Mel. You're not late. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Teresa Cherry. I will get your name on the wheel. All right. So, okay. So now I want to go in with the cracking paint systems. Now, the way the cracking paint systems work is fairly similar to how I tell you guys to use the cracking medium, which is the only one step that we have in Pentart. You would want to, I tell you guys, when you're using the cracking medium, you want to sandwich it between two acrylic paints. So like you would put down a blue and then put the cracking medium and then put down a white so that you can see the blue through the white, or vice versa. The cracking paint system is fairly similar. However, they actually come colored, okay? So we do have quite a few cracking systems that are colored. We also do have the metallics that are cracking paints. So if, for instance, you had a specific color that you knew that you wanted to crack, you know, that might be something you're interested in. You got your happy mail today. You love it. Oh, I'm so happy. Going to a cabin on... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was like, wait. Duh, Mom Pat. Duh. That's going to be so much fun. That is going to be so much fun. I think I was saying it the other day. Me and the boys and my dad and my stepmom, and we did that one year, and it was so much fun. The only pain was bringing all the presents up and then bringing everything back. So the cracking paint system is a 2-part, okay? So I think what I want to do, I don't know if I want to crack it. That's really pink. Now I don't know if I want to crack it with these. I don't think I do, because that's really pink. So I think I'm going to change my mind, and I'm actually just going to go in with the good old fine line crackle, because I don't want so much pink on there to crack. Thank you, Mel. I will put your name on the wheel. It is very pretty, right? And I did, it's in the description. I did link it. So actually, let's paint the pages first, and then we will put the crackle. So I'm thinking, and then we need to paint the inside. I didn't do that yet because I knew that I was going to get, probably get it messy. So I'm thinking that we paint it a brown base, maybe not that dark of a brown, and then we will highlight it with a gold. Let's go in with Falcon Brown. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Thank you, Miss Edie. I will get your name up there too. Whoa. Okay. So before we do the fine line crackle, and then you guys know I can't handle when there's too much clutter. Okay, so let's go in with the Falcon Brown and let's paint the pages. I don't need a humongous paintbrush. And then when we do the wax, we'll really be able to see all the page definitions. Do you guys think we should crack the pages too? Put the fine line on the pages too, or just the book? I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Thank you, Donna Sue. Hi, Gabby. I said hi to you. I seen you were in here early. How are you? See, I knew I was going to get on the ridges. That's why I didn't paint yesterday. Just the book? Okay. So, obviously, all the clay is dry. There's some imperfections from when I was touching it with my fingers, but I'm not worried about it. It'll all come together. Looks like the pages are a little wobbly in places, but that's okay. That is okay. So Nick came home early because they had it was funny. So they had a Christmas party yesterday, but so they got to go in. They were able to go in 2 hours early and then get off 2 hours early. So it ended up being 4 hours, so that way that they can go to a Christmas party. But I guess most of them all just went home. So then he walked in the door, and I was like, what the heck? It was not even 8 o'clock, and he usually doesn't get home till after midnight. And I said, what are you doing? What happened to the Christmas party? And he goes, this is the Christmas party. I was like, you guys. So, anyways, the reason why I was telling you guys that, because remember, Troy's been running amok all night long when I go in to wrap presents, and I had, something to wrap last night. So, I told him, I said, well, since you're home, I'm going to go in and wrap that present that I have. And that way Troy can't sneak out and, So, yeah, Troy had to go to bed like a normal time last night. He couldn't party all night long last night. And the funny thing is Nick's I think he's getting off early tonight too. So it's going to throw Troy off. All right, so actually I can see in the camera more than I can see here where I've missed, or it looks like I've missed places, but it's actually painted. Maybe it's because it's just shiny. All right, so now that we've got the pages painted, or what we made as pages, I will come in now and paint the edges, and then we'll crackle it. Just the book, not the pages. Okay, we'll do. So that one was the Falcon Brown. Now let's, hi Miss Wanda. How are you? How are you doing? All right, so let's get out our little concoction from yesterday. And we're not going to need much of it because we just need to paint the inside, the ridges. Thank you. I really like it. It's just very soft and pretty. Like I said, I think it would be really pretty as like on the bedside table or even on the vanity to, you know, like I put my pills are in one. I have a couple of these in my room. And then I have my eyeglasses, my readers and stuff that I keep, you know, by my bed or whatnot. I have another one with those in there. Yes, very, right, Treese? Feminine and elegant. Been sleeping all day. That's good. Can't party again. Nope. No partying. No partying. It's gonna throw them all off. All right, so I'm just taking white coffee, light brown, and compact powder. I did link all of those as well. Everything we used yesterday should be linked. Son, can you turn it down? Thank you, Pops. All right, let's get an angled brush, and then, Son, you got to turn that down, especially. Papas. Thank you, my love. All right. So let's get, I think this is a little pinker, isn't it? And then we'll figure out what to do to the inside, because I'm thinking we might do some velvet powder on the inside. I don't know what you guys think about that. Making scratch banana pudding while I watch. Oh my gosh, that's Choi's favorite. Banana pudding is Choi's favorite. Oh my goodness. Okay. So once again, we're going to be painting on the wood. So we're going to lift up fibers. So we will come back in here and sand that down. But yeah, so there is it Sizzler? Where's Trevor? I think it's Sizzler that we get banana pudding from whenever we order. And the very first time we did it, never heard of velvet powder. Oh my goodness, never. You got to show velvet powder. But so the first time we got the banana pudding, I had some in a bowl, and then I was feeding Troy. You know, I was giving him scoops of it from my bowl. So he took a bite and he kind of looked at me, and then I was like, "Oh, it's good, huh?" And then he took another bite, and the next thing you know, he takes the whole bowl from me. It's like, "Oh, thanks. Okay, I guess I'm done eating my banana pudding, Troy." And we don't order there from too often, so we don't get it too often. Well, I wanted, I don't know what I wanted from there, but it was just a couple of days ago. And we ordered, and then I got the banana pudding. He took one bite, and he lifted his hands up like, "Okay, yep, I know what that is. Give me the bowl, please." I was like, wow, the nerve. The nerve. I wish I could paint as neatly as you. I haven't seen a Sizzlers in years. You really? Yeah, California still has Sizzlers. So, but yeah, it's the funniest thing when he just takes my whole bowl. It's just like, wow. It's really good too. Sometimes, the restaurants, they have, their desserts are just like the box desserts or whatever. But this banana pudding is actually really good. So much so that Troy just takes my bowl every time. All right. Sorry, y'all, if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just painting the edge. But I remember when I was younger, I was barely able to start. I was barely driving. I just got my license, and I remember that was the first time my dad he called me to go have lunch with him, and it was at a Sizzlers. Troy, are you okay? Are you okay? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bubba's, you alright? Okay, come on. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. It's okay. It's okay. Go, go. You alright? Eat. You okay? Here, let me help you. No. Come on. Spit it out. Spit it out. Come on. Good? Good? Yeah? You alright? Wait, you just choke on something or what? You okay? There you go. Mommy got it. I help you. I got it. I got it. Done? Are you done? Here, let me wipe your nose. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm coming. Wee, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, he's fine. He has reflux, y'all, and sorry about that, you guys. If you are new, Troy's my son, and every now and again his reflux will get him, and he needs help. So, but he's okay. He's right here. He needed to get it out, and he needs help when he does that. Oh, come here, Bubba's. Let me wipe your nose. Come here. Come here. You sneeze. Come here. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay? You got it? All right. Wow, this one's a doozy. All right. Sorry. So the thing that's scary with Troy, when God bless you, son, you got it this time. When the reason why I have to run to Troy is he doesn't know how to blow his nose, and so unfortunately, when he's getting sick, not to be too graphic or anything, but when he's getting sick, he can't clear his airways by himself in order to not be so graphic. So I have to help him. That makes sense. I have to help him do that. So, yeah. But yeah, you guys know I'm not gonna run off of camera unless unless it's an emergency. So, and he gave me that look, so it was definitely a, like, I need you. So, all right. Whew, good cuggly muggly. Okay, now I'm just getting back onto the pages. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I hate to leave screen like that, but y'all know, Troy boy, when he needs me, needs me. All right, so now that we've gotten the, pretty much the pages, and I will, if we decide to velvet powder the inside, then we'll figure out what color to paint the inside. But now let's go ahead and put on the fine line crackle. So we are going to put on the first step. Remember, when you're using fine line crackle, it does not like any water-based products. You know, need to start out with a clean, dry brush. Now, I don't know necessarily if I want to crack the picture, okay? So I'm going to come out and just come around it, because I don't want to, because we're going to put some stuff on the picture, some molds, the dress form. So I don't want to crack too much of that picture, too much of the rice paper. It's beautiful, right? So I did link it in the description. It's a LaBlanche papers. It's a LaBlanche paper, and it is, they don't have the names of the papers on it, but I think it's like number 5. Whatever it is, it's number 5. And then I am going to come around to the edges. And we're not going to crack the mold, the Woodgie Bin mold, but we will crack the back. You okay, Pops? Oh, I thought I seen you come in here. Oh, it's onyx. All right. So let's lift this, and then I'm going to turn it so I can get the edges. And then I'll actually put it on the spine, and then I'll crack the back. Yeah, I will go ahead and crack the inside right before the pages as well. So just getting onto the lip. And then I'm going to show you some of the molds that I pulled out and show you where I'm thinking about putting it. Or maybe I won't. I'm thinking if I should crack the back with you guys or do it later. I'll do the cracking of I'll do the back of it later, so that way you guys aren't having to wait. And then I am going to need to flip it and do the... Oh, I didn't even do the top. Oh, wow. What the heck? Got me all combobulated now. I didn't do the lid, which is okay, but I didn't even do the side here. Now, when you're doing this, it's best to leave it overnight, you're cracking, and let it dry naturally. But when we're doing lives, or, you know, you're trying to get your project done quickly or whatnot, You can absolutely accelerate the drying process. You just need to make sure that you keep your heat moving. Don't leave it concentrated in one spot. Now, we do have a PDF file out in the Decoupage and Mixed Media Inspirations group that you can download and print out, and it's a cheat guide for the fine line crackle. Did I do this side? I did. It's already shiny. Okay. If you're struggling with it or anything like that, it's a good resource for you to go in and print and take a look at. And then also on my YouTube channel and on the Royal Court YouTube channel, my videos and tutorials are out there for all of the crackles, even the metallics and the fine line, the random, all of it is out there. Hi, Tina. Can I purchase the ballerina costume from you? What ballerina costume? I'm not sure what ballerina costume. Okay, so if you remember, we're going to put this on here. And then I'm also going to pull out because I'd like to extend the dress a little bit. But then I wanted to put a mold here. And I also wanted to do some of the candelabras, right? So, let's... So what I'm thinking is... So again, well, let's do this. I want a frame of some type to go here. So what I was thinking is we obviously have the Finnebear, frames. This one is very pretty. Oh, this? Yeah, I do. I have it linked below, Deborah. Facebook is above in the description. YouTube is below. It's linked in the description. It's a pack of 2. You'll get 2 of these. So I like that one. And I thought it would be cute. What do you guys think if we did like a couple of bottles and maybe have like, I don't know. Never mind. Hold on. One train of thought, Terry. Or I did like this one, that inner one. I thought that one might look cute there. And then maybe put a couple of roses on the top. So I think size-wise, I pulled out a bunch of molds, but I think side-wise, either the Finnebear one, well, they're both Finnebear molds, Dodo, Terry. So either this one, the first one, or the second one. Yeah, this is Would You Been, and the link, Sue just linked it. And then, I know that we did the pages, but I also do have really pretty locking molds. So just keep that in mind once we get like, it might be pretty to put that. Trying to see where it's dry. No. Here. Especially like that one. But you guys can tell me what you think. The first one. Thanks. The first one, the casting looks like a ballerina tutu. This is a Would You Been piece. The rectangle. Yeah, see, these were all, I was looking at size, and I didn't like these. And then I want to cast these 2 candelabras, and then I'm thinking we'll do this one. So 1, 2, 3. So let's do that. So while I'm getting that ready, and like I said, I did like the bottles. Oh, that's why I pulled this out. I wanted to look. I didn't get a chance. This is how I store all of my. I have like 4 or 5 of these big binders because there's no other way to store these dang Stamperia molds. So I was looking at the purses and the perfume bottles. I don't know. If anything, I do like that Paris one. Let me show you. It's cute, right? Don't ask a bunch of things. I'm showing a block. So I'm thinking maybe we cast that perfume bottle. Can you see this one here? It says Paris. This one's fancy. That one's cute too. So I don't know. So let's see what you guys said. The first one, the second rectangle. First. So you guys liked this one better? All right. Well, we can cast them both just for, it's not that much. Do you guys think we should do, what are you guys' thoughts on the lock? No? Yeah? I'm going to move this up here for a minute. Perfume would go with the theme. And I also have cute bling, too. You guys know I have all of, like, the Louis and the Chanel bling. Terry, when I think you can't pull any more supplies out, you do. You really do have an entire craft store at your hand. Oh, if you guys only knew. I'm telling you guys, I probably have at least 400 to 500 molds. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right. So I did buy a new scale because you guys can't find the old scale, and my other scale was getting a little bit crazy looking. So this one is a Fusion, okay? And then I am going to use my Lumelite. I do have links for the Lumelite in my Amazon store, and I also do have it directly to a Lumelite. She has 6 craft stores in her house. Yeah. Yeah, you did like the lock? Okay. And like I said, we'll pour them, and then if we don't like it, we don't have to use it, right? So, all right. So let's get out my silicone storage stick. And then we want equal parts of A and B. So got 34 of A. And then let's do 34 of B. If you are not comfortable in mixing in the same cup, you can use 2 and then mix them together because it is starting to, you know, you don't have long with the quick cast. And then as you can see, it gets a little cloudy at first. And then when it starts to go clear, it's ready. Don't overmix. If you start to feel it getting hot in your hands, you're running out of time, okay? You do not have a long open time with the quick cures. So now you can see it's clear. Don't worry about the bubbles on the quick cures. They will disappear. So let's pour this one. Let's pour this one. Let's pour this lock to see if we like it. And then we'll do this candelabra. Now the green molds are the Zuri molds. And you can find these at mica daughters. The link is in my description. Oh no, I see onyx hair just hanging on. There we go. So you can find the mica daughters in the description. Oh man, I'm getting a little wild with my pouring there. All right, then we have some extras. So I don't know. Let's pour this one. I should have brought out some vases. That might have been fun to pour. And then you can always use a frame, or it can go in Happy Mail or something. Okay. So these will set up fairly quickly, actually. I can already feel it getting warm in my hands, so that was about as much time as I was going to have. Just started pouring resin molds, quite fun. Oh, it starts to become very addicting. Yes, the scale is from Amazon. It is in my Amazon store. It comes in a few different colors. This one is in stock. I know you guys couldn't find my other one, but this one is in stock. It's fusion. I think it comes in red, green, and blue. So these are my favorite frames. They're just good enough frames. Favorite scales. They're perfect for resin. That way you're not trying to eyeball it and bend down and do all that. Do you need some binders? For what, Judy? Are you talking to me? Sorry, you might not even be talking to me. Sometimes I do that. I get in your guys' conversations and I don't mean to. All right. I didn't pour any of the bottles because, well, number one, I remember that I do have a bunch of that bling that I'll pull out right now. So I have a bunch of like the Chanel bling, and I know, yep, see, I know I have like perfume bottles and even like a Chanel purse and whatnot in here. Chanel and Dior purses. So maybe we'll use that. All right. So while we are waiting for everything to dry, let's hit this with the heat so that way we can put on step 2. Did I miss the name of the resin you use? Alumilite. So I do have an actual affiliate with Alumilite, but I do have it linked in my Amazon store as well, just to make sure, because Alumilite makes a quick cast and a clear cast. Onyx, get down. So the quick cast is the one that is white, or comes, well, it used to come in black. I think that's harder to find these days. And that's the one that, it sets up in a few minutes. Il fait jour, Kathy. Il fait jour. All right. So let's get this. And again, I will do the back with the fine line underneath, but I won't bore you guys with that. So when your first step goes clear, it's ready for your second step. Thank you, Donna Sue. Yes, Jill. I have both of them. I have both the clear and the I use the clear in in my trays. They are food safe. So, and I use countertop. So I use a few different clear ones. Thank you, Sue. Okay, so looks like these guys are getting ready. So now when you pull out your molds, if you pull them out right when they're setting, they're going to be pliable for you. Okay, so like this one's ready. So what I mean by that is this one's going to be bendable, but once it sets, it will no longer be that way. So if for some reason you wanted to, bend it into a shape, like sometimes what I've done is I've bent it on a bottle and put blue tape on it and then let it sit and harden all the way. And then, because if you try to bend resin after it's cured, after it's solid, yeah, you can heat it, but it's a lot harder. What are we talking about? Always base coat. You get better finish. Base coat what? And then it's paintable. What are you guys talking about? All right. So these are almost done. Let's put this away. It's just a UK supplier has got it. I like them, Jill. I've used the Lumilite ever since I started pouring resin. Actually, Lumilite was the first resin company that I use. I've tried different ones, but I've always liked the Lumilite. All right, so these are almost ready. You can tell when they go white. So let's finish. Let's dry. This is almost all done as far as drying. So we might as well finish drying this, put on the second, and then we can paint the dress and the molds. Yeah, because I know that the UK didn't have that before, so that's pretty good. Because I know that before I've had a couple people ask me, and they said that they couldn't get it there. So I really actually just want the top to be done. Like I said, I'll do the rest, the sides and everything else later. I want the top to be done, which is pretty well done. And then I'll do all the edging and everything else off camera. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, aren't you busy getting ready? You getting ready? Or did you guys, was it this morning you guys had breakfast? Okay, so again, we'll do the back. I'll crackle the back. When we get off, I'll put the steps on. But for right now, let's go ahead and put on the step 2. Again, clean, dry brush. So we're just going to come right out here. Whoa. God bless you, son. I've had a lot of questions from people have asked me, does it matter if you go up and down, left to right, whatever? I tend to try to stay in one direction, but as far as does it matter, does it affect the product if you go in different angles? No. So, but the way I do it, I usually don't. If I'm going up and down, I don't usually go that way as well. We're finishing shopping, baking, cleaning, and wrap. Oh, Lord! Do you prefer resin over clay and molds? Margaret, it really depends on what I'm doing. Because obviously, you know, like I said, for the most part, resin is not pliable unless it's when you're very first removing it from the molds. But when you're done casting, it's ready to be painted and you can just keep it moving, right? When you're working with clay, you do need a drying time. You need it to dry overnight. So for purposes of a live, it makes it a little bit harder because you can't just keep it moving. So, but it really depends. I love them both equally, but it really just depends on what project I'm using it on. Okay, I usually am pretty good about pouring. I don't usually have a bunch of runoff, but these two, I got a little excited, I guess. Right. So there's our cute little candlesticks. Hi, Patty. Tomorrow going to Sun's and Monday is breakfast. Oh, Monday is breakfast. I was thinking it was this today. All right, so same thing. Let's pull out the lock. Again, they're going to be pliable until they're fully set. But once they're fully set, you will not be able to bend them. But look at how pretty that is. So we'll have to think about, you know, if we want to put that on there. And then let's go ahead and pull out these frames and I'll show you what both of them look like on the box. Actually, yeah, it's that way. And then I'll leave that one in there because I don't need it right now. And then let's pull out, looks like these are done. And then let's get, I'm just going to pop out that over pour that happened in the middle. Okay. Because maybe we even put one on there like that instead of using it as like a chandelier type. And then let's pour. Let's get these out. Okay, Pops, let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. Come back. All right, and here's this one. And that was pretty. I love these. All right, let's get this. I'm trying to avoid it. I just might as well wipe it and make life easier. Okay. So, I know this is wet, so what do you guys think? Are you guys still thinking the first one? So, we'll move it over. Actually, I might put it this way. No, it goes the other way, but we'll move it over this way when the fine line dries. But are you thinking that one still? There's that one, and then there's this one. Now, what I was thinking, if we did this one, we would put one of the flowers up here. And then, I don't know, we'll decide whatever picture or whatnot we put in there. So do you guys still prefer the first one, which was this one? Or do we do this one? And then, so this is going to go again, that's going to move over. I need it to move over. The first one, the rectangular frame. See, I kind of like this one, but whatever you guys. Okay, see, that's what I was afraid of. This is, well, actually, we can move this down, but I know we want to have this one here and this one here. So we do like those. You guys all like the first one? See, you kind of like the rectangular one now? And then, now we'll still do the pages, but do you guys think we should put that there? All right. So let's paint the dress. And I actually love the way that this is painted. So, and then we'll do a little bit. Troy, what are you drinking in there? You're gonna get sick, son. Love the lock? Okay. Troy, you're gonna get sick. Troy. Okay, so on the pages, we need that to dry, so I can show you the pages. But we'll do the lock. Actually, all right. Let's get these back out. For her. Okay. Driving to pick up dinner now. Okay. Hope it's a yummy dinner. Okay, so we're going to go in with this one is a darker brown. It's called Earthy Brown. And let's get her painted. Onyx, what are you eating? Did you give her a cracker, Troy? What is that, a Ritz cracker? I wonder if she's so quiet. She's following you around. You're giving her food and cracking up. Then you're trying to tell on her. Yeah, because you gave her a cracker. Well, thankfully, it's only a cracker, Troy. All right. So we're going to start off with the earthy brown. I know. Just don't give her anything else because your brother is going to have a heart attack. Yeah. This dress is so cute. So I've had it for a while. Actually, Prima sent me this dress. And now I've since gotten more of these, but haven't found anything that I wanted to use it on because it, so cute. But then I seen the papers and I was hoping that it would be a good size. So it worked out. All right, so we've got the base of it, the darker brown. And then let's go in and take a... Oh, there's one. Let's see how smaller angle brushes. I don't want that color. Where's my ivory? This unit. There's ivory. Hi, Sandy. No, Sue, I have not seen them. Actually, chocolate covered. What the heck? I have not. How are you, Sandy? Okay, this one is just the hazelnut. And I'm going to come in with the hazelnut first, and then when I dry brush the white, because I'm looking at that there. So because it's going to be sitting on top of it, I'm not going to change the colors. I couldn't see much of it, but just in case if we do, it won't be like we stuck a, blue dress on top of pink and brown. It's actually really nice today. The sun is out. It's a little bit warm, so I had to open up the windows. So I guess our little bits of rain or whatnot that we had is gone. Which I'm not complaining about because, well, the rain doesn't bother me, but the dark and gloomy stuff that was the last few days, I don't like that. It's one of the main reasons why I dislike daylight savings, how it gets so dark so early. But yeah, I actually was thinking twice about putting a sweater on, but this one has a bunch of holes. So I just put a undershirt on and figured that I'll be cool. Which I have the fan on, so it's blowing through all the little holes, working out fine. We have the dark and rain. Oh, man. Hi, Luann. Late was working on finishing up Christmas. That's perfectly fine. I actually thought I was going to be all by myself today. I didn't even think I would have any friends on today. I was really thinking I would be all alone. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of the Victorian pink and a little bit of the vintage brown. I don't know why, but it's the one that looks lavender. And I'm just going to mix these a little bit. Actually, I don't know why I keep pulling pink. I have in my head pink, but this is more peach. There we go. So I'm going to, this is cappuccino. I don't know. I just keep thinking pink, but it really, the flowers are pink, but nothing else really is pink. It's all peachy colors. I'm running out of wipes. 53 and Sunny and Hickory. It is 60. It says 65, but it feels a lot warmer than 65. I'm actually surprised at the whole 65. What, Papas? What? All right, so let's get some of this out of the lid. And then this one was the cappuccino. And then we're going to get the what says is vintage brown, but it looks like a plum, a light plum color. Okay. And I just want to use and I'm not worried about mixing them so much. So if I get a little bit darker in some areas, that's fine. If I get it a little more peachier, that's fine. But I think that both colors coming through are pretty. $34 in Western New. Oh goodness. I don't know. Can you see it's darker. So where it's darker, it's sitting down into like the grooves. Troy, can you open the door for Onyx, son? So she can go out? Troy? And it's not pink. It's cappuccino. Troy, can you open the... Thank you, son. All right. Now let's really make sure we got it in the ruffles. And I'll pick up a little bit more of the vintage brown for in here because it would naturally be darker because the light wouldn't go in there, right? It's supposed to be 50 in Illinois. No snow. We've never had a white Christmas. As I've said this story a few times, we lived in California and never seen snow until we moved to Las Vegas. Then it was snow, and the boys had a snow day. Like, how do you go to the desert and get a snow day? It's like, that's backwards. And it snowed a few times while we lived there. Kind of weird. And not just like little, like it snowed, it stuck, and it's crazy. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell the different colors that are happening in there, but it's really pretty. Now I just want to make sure I don't have any blobs of paint. So I'm going to push down and out. Okay, so now we have our base. And let's go back through and get rid of some of that splattering that happened. I'm using earthy brown, vintage brown, cappuccino, and then on the top was hazelnut. So, what? Thank goodness most of that was dry. Okay. So then we'll let her dry. We'll dry brush her. Now on the side where we have the pages, I think I'm going to come back in and make it this color, what the book is. So I'm going to come back with the compact powder and the the light brown. Thank you, Luann. Let's just take this one. And I'm not going to worry about if the colors are mixing too well, because this is going to sit on top of the dark pages. And then we're going to go through and do some waxing. Okay, whoops. Sure, I'm missing. All right. Okay, and then for the frame, we didn't decide, right? Did we like the... We've had winters like that too many times. Yeah. It's funny, right? Because you always want what you don't have. So those of us who don't get winter Christmas or white Christmases, it's like, oh, I wish we had a white Christmas. But then I'm sure we'd be changing that tune after a while. But you always, you know, always want what you don't have. Hey. So make sure we get the insides of these. Bubba's, do you have them locked out? I think Jack is asking you to let him in. You just leave the door open, bud. Okay, now for the candelabras, though, I am going to go in with those a little bit darker of a brown. Could probably just use the browns that are out, but I'm going to pick up a different brown so that it's not all the same. Thank you, son. And then let's just, so this one is dark brown. So funny. Miss Wanda, yep, I don't think I could handle your summers. Yeah. Hi, Denise. I love snow on the first day, then it can melt. Then it can melt as soon as possible. Yeah, it's like, oh, pretty. Okay, now that's enough. What, baby? What do you need? A pencil? You want my phone holder? Is that what you want? Okay. Thanks. Go ahead. Take it all. Take it all. Okay. So we'll go ahead and paint. Oh, thank you. I appreciate getting the other phone holder. You're the bestest ever. Thank you. Thank you for swapping. Okay, got that one. And then let's get this one. John is out today shopping. I didn't even want to know what he gets. Usually spends way too much. Aw, Miss Wanda. It's okay. Just let him do what he needs to. Just rest, Miss Wanda. Just let him take care of what he needs to take care of, and you just worry about resting. I know it's getting annoying by now, but you just gotta, Miss Wanda. You just gotta. Okay, and then I don't know if we're gonna put that. It was a little high, so we'll hold off on that. And then let's get some of these hit with the dryer a little bit so we can start to dry brush and start putting some of this together. Sorry, you know, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out. All right, where is my blade at? Whoop, not the gator, the blade. This thing, wrong end. Hey, get the dryer. Hold on, bud, I can't see you. I was a teacher and I have way too many binders. Oh, I gotcha. I got you, Judy. Yeah, that's what I keep my Stamperia molds in, just because they're so bulky. They're hard to store in a drawer. So I don't know. I think these are what, the 6 inches? So I have a few 6-inch binders with them. I am on the mend. Been a very rough week for sure. I still have not been back to work. You're another one, Trina. I know it's hard for you too, but you guys really just need to take it easy and let your body just rest and heal. I know it gets frustrating. It's hard. I'm the same way. I don't want to, especially at this time of the year, I'm sure you don't want to be resting and, you know, you want to do stuff, but yeah, exactly, Nicole. You just need to just rest. All right. Whoop. So let's get my DQ brushes out and do some dry brushing on these. Let's just pull out a couple of them. I don't know what sizes we'll need. So, okay. So on this, on the dressed first, I actually don't want to dry brush it with a okay. This is vintage beige. So usually I would just take my Waverly and dry brush with the Waverly, but I don't want it so stark white. And actually, this vintage beige is picking up gray. Don't really like that. I want a that's what happens when you try to be too organized. I organized all my colors and now they're too organized and I can't find anything. There we go. This is just beige. So I want that. I don't like that gray tone that vintage beige was picking up. So let's get just the beige. And then I'm going to get my paper towel. I'm sorry, everyone, I have to go and take care of Polly, but I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Bye, Lynn. Have a very Merry Christmas. Don't make it a very Get in a car together and visit. I know. Miss Wanda had a comment to me one day, Nicole, when I was checking on her. She was like, I don't know what she said, but it was to the effects of like, well, what can you do? You're in California. And I was like, now don't think I can't get to you. Don't think for 1 minute that I cannot get to you. All right, so I'm going to take that beige, and now I'm just going to come through with a light hand, and I'm going to dry brush all of her first, okay? So you can see what's happening to her. All the details in her corset is coming out. And the ruffles. I'm going to pick up some more. I'm telling you, don't test us. Well, if you put it that way, y'all better get loaded up because I know we would both love to see you. Thank you, Brenda. My husband is sick, praying I don't. Oh, no. I hope you don't get it either, Brenda. Goodness, I'm telling you, I feel like this year, the illnesses have not, there's so many have been affected in some way. I'm just so sorry for that. What, Bubs? There's no way I can staple through all of that paper. And the one time I've been locking the door, and the one time that I forgot to lock it, you got in there, didn't you? You know, Mommy's not going to have any lettering paper by the time you're done. There you go, babe. All right. So can you see her so far? Look at how pretty. So we're just going to come through with these ruffles down here. And let's make sure we got to get all of this because this is going to show. Okay. All right. So that is with the dry brushing on that. Now let's go through and quickly we're going to just dry brush these. Again, we're going to layer, so we're not going to just leave them. They're not done right after we dry brush. This is going to be one of our layers of color. So there's the little frame. Okay. And then let's come in to our little lock. And get the detail out from our lock. Okay, and then let's do the candelabras, which I know you guys can't see it yet, but they have a lot of detail. It's very cute, especially because they're so tiny. Can I see them now a little bit? Let's do the bigger one. Okay, so now we've got our dry brushing done. Now I want to grab, this mouse is always in the wrong place, y'all. I want to grab my rose gold and my gold and my chameleon white gold. So now these are the waxes. I know you walk us through this every time, but it's still amazing every time I see it. What color paint is that? What color paint is what? That I'm dry brushing it with, Brenda, or what? Which one? I got a lot of paint out. I know it was too many probably, but just let me know. Thank you, Trees. Okay, so now I want to take my rose. This one was the beige. The dry brushing, I used beige this time. Okay, so this is the rose gold. Okay, now I am going to, guys, I've showed you this many times. You guys can use a big fluffy brush to help you move the product. Okay, and then I'm going to use my stencil brush. Now, if you want a stronger deposit, your fingers are always great as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my wax rose gold, and I'm going to, before I do that, hold on, y'all. I want to hit my 2 with the heat so that it cracks. So remember, we have some special giveaways today at the end. If you've been sharing and spreading the chaos this week, that's different. We'll do the regular Happy Mail for that, but I have another couple of different, and those you do have to be here for. So the fine line, the step 2, it dries wonderfully overnight, but if you want a couple of extra cracks, just hit it with the dryer, even after it's dried, and then you don't always want to seal it right away because the cracks continue to happen overnight. So let's now take that rose gold. Will the wood trim stick to the metal? Will the wood trim stick to metal? Yeah, Marianne, are you talking about the wood you bin? Yeah. All right. So let's just, if you remember the little thing I did yesterday, the little caddy, was it yesterday? God, I don't remember. Day before yesterday, I stuck it to the metal. The outside of it was metal. Okay, so we're now taking the rose gold and I'm going to come in and give her a little bit of sparkle. Can you see? Not you, Troy. He says, mm-hmm. Okay. And then, all right. Then I want to come in with my chameleon. Yeah. And I don't want that big of a brush. Let me get another one. You use Type Bond for the wood and metal, right? Yes. I always use Type Bond for my woodie bin. And I linked it in the description too. So you could use Soft Touch on the dress. You could use soft. Yes, I could. Yep. All right. So now I want to take some of the chameleon white gold and come up to her ruffles at top and her corset area and get this area. Okay, and then just gonna hit the tops. It's me, Mom. Mama girl. It's me. Okay, then I'm gonna take my little rag here, and all I'm doing with the rag is I want to make sure that there isn't any clumps that's sitting. I'm not necessarily doing this to wipe it back. I just don't want, like I tell you guys, I'm just wiping if there's any like big buildup of wax anywhere. There you go. Can you guys now see her? Do you do the sparkle retreat with Kathy D? No, I do not, Luann. No. She does that with Chris Hunter. And then like the Sparkle 6 is the one who like they teach, and like Dina, designs by Dina, but no, I don't have anything to do with that. No. Okay, and then I want to take just my finger because I want to just hit the roses. Okay, and then same thing, I'm going to. Hi, Anna. How are you? I have learned more from you these past few lives and watching others all year. Aw, thank you so much, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Alrighty. So now I want to come in. I'm going to close up my rose gold for just a minute. And let's come in with the gold. Okay. This was my... What was this? Oh, that was my dry brush. Okay. So I actually don't want that big of a brush. So let's come in with the, I want to use the gold. Okay. Same thing. Gonna dip in the gold, work it into my bristles. And then let's come in. Make sure I'm in screen. I know I move out of screen a lot. Okay. Go. So there's the gold on our little frame. And then let's get the candelabras with a very light hand. And okay. It's not focusing. Moving too fast. Sorry. Okay, and then let's do the little one. What, Pops? Okay. Let's get our lock. I got one, I think. No, whose hair it is? Onyx? The brush? All right. Now for the lock, I do want to take a little bit of my chameleon white. You really like the pink base color on this. And then I'm going to come in with the chameleon white gold. I don't know what you guys see. Somebody at the door? All right, so then that's our lock with the chameleon and the... Okay, so this is, I mixed the cappuccino and the vintage brown. I mixed these two. Lisa Jane! Another drive-through! Whoop whoop! Bye, Lisa! Thank you for driving through. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. All right. Somebody wants tacos. Okay, so now, y'all, let's... Troy, don't do that. So this is dry. You cannot see the cracks yet, but we will do the cracks. But because I have the waxes out and I want to go through and hit the pages, I know you can see flecks of white, but I'm going to stop worrying about it because keep hitting it. Okay, so I'm going to come in with my gold because I remember I said I wanted gold pages. So you're going to see the work that I did yesterday with the flea and tick comb. So this is why I use the flea and tick comb. So I don't know, can you see the pages now? Okay, Carol, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Bye. Then let's come around. I know I'm on here long today, y'all. If you guys need to leave, please do so. I knew today was going to be a little bit longer. I wasn't going to rush today because I know there isn't very much going on today. But if y'all need to leave, I understand. I will finish up for today and let you guys go in just a few minutes. Okay, so there's our pages. And then I'm going to just quickly, like, cover it. I'm going to come in with the little bit of the white gold and run over this really quickly. I'm not so much worried about hitting everything that, I did with the gold. And then I'm just going to take my cloth and wipe over it to make sure I don't have anything sitting. It really looks like pages now. Now you can tell, right? Before you guys could just, you knew they were there because I said so and you watched me do it, but you couldn't really, see it yet. You're all good. I have no plans. Okay, so now that we have that down, before I leave you, we will go through and put some of the antiquing paste into the cracks. And then when I see you guys on Sunday, I will have crackled the back And well, velvet powder. I'm really thinking I'd like the velvet powder in here because I just think it would be really pretty, especially if somebody's using it on their side table or vanity or something. I think it would be super pretty. I don't know. Do I want to use the? All right, so I'm gonna take the antiquing paste in Umbra. You guys know this is my favorite whenever I'm doing um dry brushing. So I mean dry brushing, crackling. So I'm gonna take the Umbra, and it's the same way that I use the waxes or whatnot. I just work it into my lid. This time though, I'm not worried about wiping it off onto a paper towel because I'm going to come in through. Now, remember, we didn't do this on the paper, so I need to be mindful and not get real excited and put it, all over. If you want that look, you can do that, but right now I just want it on the crackle itself. And then I'm going to wipe it back and I'll show you. I don't know if you can even see. Oh, you can. You can start to see. Whoa. Hold on. Can you see those cracks a little bit? You'll see it as we start to build it up a little bit more. Okay. I wish I could touch velvet powder. I would love to use the velvet powder. It's very fun. Very fun. Do those waxes wash out of your brushes easy? Yes. You guys have seen me use, I used this with waxes just the other day. So, yeah. When I clean my brushes, they come out looking. I don't designate any brushes. I know people designate brushes for like waxes or liquid leaf or what have you. I just grab any old brush and then I just wash it out. I've never designated brushes. I haven't had problems washing it out. Okay. They're very different feels. The velvet powder and the soft touch are very different feels. Both soft, but yeah, very, very different. Okay, so now I need to use a new Umbra. Now I have my Umbra down, and you guys know what I've been loving to do lately is take my antiquing paste in gold and also mixing. I'm just going to use the same brush. Velvet powders on your wish list. Yeah, we'll definitely use velvet powder on Sunday on the inside. All right, so now I'm just going to come through with the gold. So our Umbra is already in there. And this is just going to give it a little bit more. But I'll be doing a blog post for DQ on washing these brushes. So you guys can keep an eye out for that. I'll probably have that done next, the beginning of next month. Okay. Let me hold it up. And then again, as I always say, you can always put in, take out, however much you want. Like, I love the way that looks, but I also would like to put just a little bit more umbra back in there. So I'm just going to come where I want some of the umbra. So pretty. If it feels anything like a peach, I can't wait to touch it. I get creeped out. It's on your wish list too? So let me show you guys what we have. So, am I in really close? I can't tell. I feel like something's up with this. But I don't know if you guys can see the cracks. So the cracks are just on the outside border. So you can kind of see it when I do the light like that. Right. And then once I get all of this crackling done, I'm going to seal it. And then I'm going to come back, and then we need to do like, oh, we didn't even do the rose gold and all that on here. Oh, man. What time is it? Oh, my God. Okay, I'll let you guys go. I need to do the antiquing paste and the umbra and all that stuff on here. So, anyhow, thank you guys for doing all the things. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Let me clean my hands before I touch my mouse and get the wheel on here. Thank you. Okay. So, again, if you're in here, I hope you said hello so I can, and if you did spread the chaos, I hope you told me so that your name is on the wheel. Keep moving my mouse and I forgot where I put it. All right. So, anyhow, I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas. Can't wait to see the project. Thank you. So, I will, Drewsy! I will be back here on Sunday, Christmas Eve. So, if anybody needs any company, you can come in. I'll be here. Same time. But hopefully, you all have a very Merry Christmas if I don't see you. So we have some fun giveaways today. Again, the first grouping that we're going to do are going to be, can you see in there? There's nothing but fun jewelry and stuff like that in there. So, Drewsy, you don't feel well either? Drewsy? So I hope you guys don't mind, but if you do mind, please let me know and I will make sure not to send you jewelry that has any oh, I missed you, Deborah. Sorry. Make sure you let me know if you don't want jewelry with, any of the on there, because I don't mind. I just won't send it to you. What am I trying to say? The quotes and stuff on there. Just tell me, and then I will send you the regular stuff. So this first little batch is going to be for just the regular good old, Happy Mail Friday. So let me get the wheel on here, and we are going to say good luck. Shuffle them up. Let's see who our first winner is. I did, Trees. Here they are. Sheila Tegan. Sheila Teagan, congratulations, Sheila. Please make sure you message me because I know I definitely do not have your mailing information. So please make sure you message me. Congratulations. All right. So now the next one, I need to put it back. There it is. So let's do another one. Betty. I don't think she's here. I think she's traveling, but congratulations, Betty. And then we're going to have one more, and this is for just regular Happy Mail stuff. You got to turn it back on, please. So let's shuffle it up and do it. Oh, Betty is here. I thought you were traveling, Betty. Stop, Troy. Teresa Cherry. Oh, Teresa, you are one lucky, lucky dog. All right. So these next couple, the winners absolutely need to be here. If the winners are not here, then we will just redraw the name. We're going to do two winners, and it's going to be for gift certificates to Amazon. So what you'll need to do is email me and give me your email address, and then I will send you a gift certificate to Amazon. Okay? So again, these next two have to be here. So good luck, y'all. Lisa Jane did a drive-by. She's not here. You guys couldn't even see it because I didn't put it on, and I realize it now, but look I'll show you. She did a drive-by. So she's not here. You have to be here for these next two. So I have to pull her off. I'm sorry. Unless she's still here. I don't think she is, right? Yeah, I'm going to pull her off. All right, so we still are looking for two. These two have to be here. I haven't seen Debbie. Are you here, Debbie? Well, if anything, your chances are getting, because I'm removing them off of the wheel. So let's try it again. We're still looking for two for Amazon. They have to be here. Jamie! Jamie has to be here. Jamie's here, right, Jamie? Congratulations, Jamie. I don't have your email address, so you have to email me. So, Betty, you already won. You won already, Betty. So, yes, Jamie, you have to email me your email address because I have your address. All right, so we need one more. This person has to be here. Good luck. And Trina's here. Congratulations to everybody. So, with the exception of the last two, please message me your mailing address. And then the last two, I need your email because although I have your guys' address, I don't have your email. So please message me your email, and then I will send you over an Amazon gift card. So you guys, I hope you all have a happy, 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 merry, merry, merry Christmas. I will be here this weekend. So tomorrow I'll be on with Dina from Designs by Dina on Creative Hour. And then Sunday I'll be here as well. So if you need a friend or you just want to, come hang out, I'll be here on Sunday. And you never know, I might be here on Monday. Who knows? Anyhow, Merry Christmas. You guys are amazing. I hope that you have a very safe and happy holiday with your friends and loved ones. You guys mean the world to me. You brighten up my day every time I come on. No matter how I'm feeling, I know that once I get on here with you guys, I'm going to be happy and it's going to just change my whole rest of the day. So I love you guys. Stay safe. Prayers for all of you that need prayers and healing. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.